Hello everybody, it's Maya, and today I'm going to be doing a tarot card reading for you all. We have 3 piles for you today. We have the Owl Spirit, You See Clearly Now, for pile number 1, and it has number 43 on it. We have one that is a mystery to us all, including me, and we have the Beaver Spirit, Lay a Solid Foundation, with a 6 on this card. And we have the New Moon Essential Oil Blend by Illusion Elixirs. So you're going to pick your pile, and I'll have a very important message for you all today. A message directly from Spirit, from the divine, from God, however you want to call it. I am a channel, I am a conduit. I believe that we all can be conduits. And so I don't think I'm special in that way. But I do believe that I am giving divine messages. And there's a reason that you're here watching this today. So there's probably messages for you in one of the piles, 2 of the piles, or all 3 of the piles. So take a moment now to meditate with the piles. Let's take some deep breaths. And I'm sending healing energy to you all today. I've been feeling very worn out. I've been enjoying myself, but I also got some bad news recently, but we keep it pushing. We keep it pushing. Take breaks when I need to as well. But being creative is so important to me. Creating these videos, creating the jewelry I make, the perfume that I make. Everything that I do, my business, vending, it's all so important to me, and sometimes I overdo it and I overpush myself. So maybe that's what's going on with you, and sometimes you feel like you have to. Maybe that's not true, or maybe it is. Maybe it is time for a push. If you've decided your reading, then you can go ahead and skip to the timestamps in the description box. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the Owl Spirit, then this is going to be your reading. And I just wanted to show you that you also had another card underneath that says 29. Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture. And I wanted to let you know also that this Owl Spirit actually came out reversed. I just turned it upright so that you all would be able to see which card came out. But it's basically saying you're not seeing clearly now. You're just like, either, the future is uncertain right now. You're just feeling like, where am I gonna be? What am I gonna be doing? Who am I gonna be there with? It all just feels very up in the air. Or you're just in a very clouded headspace. That's what it is. You're in a very clouded headspace. You're not feeling like where you're being guided to go is taking you in the right direction. But it's basically saying that you are unable to see the bigger picture. You are not Spirit. You can tap into Spirit, and Spirit can tell you, oh yeah, it's going to be fine in the future, but you must take the time now to relax and to accept where you're at. Spirit always sees the bigger picture. Yeah, giraffes are so tall, like they're up in spirit. It's like they want you to be more up in spirit. You can be on the earth and up in spirit. Like, your spirit is long. Your spirit is tall, okay? Your spirit is tall. It can be in both. You can bring that down and you can know that it's going to be okay and that you're going to get everything you deserve exactly when the time is right. You have extremely divine wisdom that you are not tapping into right now, and that's okay. But you are all of the wisdom of the entire world. You know, like, we are all that. We can tap into that. That is something we have access to. It's like the Akashic records. You have access to all of the knowledge. Even through the internet, you have access to all of the knowledge. Animals are just like such important protectors to you. And maybe you've always felt drawn to the savannah as well. Let's get out some more cards for you. These are just your signifier cards. It's basically just telling you where you're at right now, what we may be talking about. But you'll know in the first couple minutes, basically, if this is the reading for you. Yes to that. And yes to this one as well. None of the other ones, though. And let's get out some more cards. Let's get out some more cards for you. This one as well. The Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. This is brand new to me. So excited about this. I saw somebody that had it, and I just, after seeing it in person, I had to have it. I've seen a lot of my favorite readers. White Feather Tarot, I believe Nordic Light also uses this. They're some of my favorite tarot card readers. Yes to this one. Yeah, they're some of my favorite readers here on YouTube. I love Aso Tarot. I love Gem Goddess. I love Rosology. I love Energy. Yeah. I get my knowledge from many places and many people. It's like a collective. I went through phases in my life where I was like getting knowledge from these random guys on YouTube about spirituality and just like hyper obsessing every single day about spirituality and like just learning on how to be a better version of myself under every aspect. I'll leave the person I'm thinking of linked, or the couple people I'm thinking of linked below, but you know, I've moved out of using their videos, but I still respect them, and they held a place in my life, and it was important. It was important that I learned that knowledge, and now it's with me in my heart. You know, the different things that I read, the different religious texts that I read, and spiritual and self-help books that I read, and even just from my life, learning from that's how I share, and that's how you share too. You have your own divine inner knowledge. And my friend's here with my food, so I'm gonna take a break now. Maybe you should too. Okay, I'm back, and my friend is taking a shower. If you hear that in the background. Ooh, and children outside yelling. But let's see what you have here. You have the Knight of Wands reversed. It's like you want to put your head in the sand. That's what the ostrich always reminds me of. But the Knight of Wands is about going after it. And it's like you're not doing that right now. Like we said, for the reasons that we said, either your mind's clouded or just the pieces are not puzzling together at this exact moment. And what else do we have? We have the Five of Cups. So that just means it's been a difficult time emotionally. Like, you want to move on from this situation. And also, this card always reminds me of like the other side as well. and just connecting to the other side. And that's something that you should be doing on the regular basis. That's something that you're good at. I could even see you looking in water and seeing visions as well. That could be a talent of yours. But it's time to look to the future, right? It's time to look to the future. It's time to pick up the pieces. And let's look at this Eight of Cups here. This gives me Atlantean energy. It almost has like a tower type energy to it as well. But the tower remains standing. Look, there's like a bunch of cups all falling out of here. You see that? It just feels complicated. It feels complex. It feels isolated. It feels emotional. Turmoil. Outside forces being involved. Feeling lonely. Feeling like what you've built, you're unsure about it. I think it's time for mastery. It's time for reassessment. Patience. Yeah, you're not having patience. It's one of my favorite cards in this deck. I've been pulling it a lot for myself because everything I'm saying right now aligns with me. I feel this reading very much so. And it's hard to have patience for what you know is for you. For what you know in your heart of hearts. And what is for you is rainbows, is pure love, is joy, is all of the material abundance and all of the mental abundance, physical abundance, peace, freedom. You can tap into all of these things. They can be for you. But for the time being, be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the universe. It's working things out for you. The time is not right now. That doesn't mean the time is not right ever. It is for you. It is for you. Peace is for you. Healing is for you. The cycles, the moon cycles. We have new moon. The next new moon may be very important. But yeah, have patience. Have patience. Maybe do a new moon ritual. But the thing is, the universe already knows what you want. I want to make that very clear. The universe already knows what you want. Crystal Cave, trust. Oh my gosh, it's the same thing. Your manifestations are like in a cocoon and they are waiting to be birthed. Don't rush them. Don't rush them. It's just trust that it's all going to come to you. Your manifestations are taking their time. They don't want to be rushed. They want you to trust. Patience and trust are what's needed. Don't put your head in the sand. You're going to have to take action. You're going to have to move on emotionally. You're going to have to move on, maybe even physically. What you've built is so great and so complex. And the universe is shifting things for you. Okay? Spiritual guardian of spring. Activation. Wow. It's like almost looked like a maypole too. May. March, April, May. We're in May. Yeah. Oh. Does it say spirit guardian? Yeah, spirit guardian of spring. I feel like in May, by the end of May, you'll know more. You'll know more. Peace is coming. The goose makes me think of love as well. Like love is coming. Divine magic, you'll be able to see it in the air. Fairies, your guardians are so proud of you and so happy. Spirit is with you. Spirit is with you. You're activated now. Let's do an activation together, okay? Let's do an activation together. I activate you. Everything that you want, it will be yours. Have patience. Spirit wants you to know that it is all yours. The peace and the love and even the material items, they are already yours. You are going to step into that reality. Sometimes it takes time here in the 3D. In other dimensions, it's already here. So your guides don't see it as not here because it's already here to them. So when you complain and you say it's not here, they don't understand. They don't understand it. They think it's already here. And they're activating you. They're activating you now and saying, it is yours. Everything you want is yours. You are moving into alignment for what belongs to you, what is rightfully yours. And I think that that is everything I have for you all today. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all so very much. Let me give you a little closer look at your cards. There you go. Yeah, please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading. And I love you all so much. Bye, everybody. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this mystery pile, then this is going to be your reading. Let's see what it is. Hawk, Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Let Spirit be your guide. So if you see hawks, this is a sign for you. And the number on here is number 32. That may be significant for you. Let Spirit be your guide. Yeah, just fully believe in Spirit. And let's put on some new moon oil as well. You can get this on illusionelixirs.com. This one is so fresh, citrusy, and floral. It's delicious and perfect to refresh your life and just give you that spring energy. So listen to Spirit. Spirit is inside of you. Spirit is inside of you. Okay? You are divine. You are a divine person. I think I could say this in every reading I've ever said before, but you just have to trust your intuition. You have to trust that the messages that you receive are divine. Just because it doesn't work out doesn't mean that all of the times that it did are discounted, right? It doesn't mean that. They aren't discounted. It's like you still do know the way. What if it not happening was the best thing for you? Yeah, what if it not happening was the best thing for you? Also, let spiritual things be your guide. You know, spiritual people, people that light up your spirit, and spiritual places. When people are talking about sound bowls, they're talking about yoga, and they're talking about connecting to spirit. Maybe those are more the people that you want to be around because they connect with you and they understand you. I just feel like a freedom needs to be brought in. A high-flying energy needs to be brought in. Yeah, the hawk wants you to see from a different perspective. I want to bring in your spirit guides as well. I want to bring in your spirit guides. I want to see what they have to say to you. I feel like they're very close to you. I feel like you speak with them. They know you, your spirit guides. You're already in a relationship with your spirit guides. And maybe new guides are being added. New guides are being added for you. Let's see what these cards are. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about focusing your energy. It's about seeing towards the future and looking towards movement and towards the plans of movement and, you know, growth in your business or whatever it is. And this came out reversed. It's saying you haven't been focusing on the right things, or you need to be focusing on what you love and also what's going to bring you money, and spending time with the right people. Certain things that you're doing, you're putting a lot of effort into them and they're not going to give you the payoff that you want. And King of Cups. This may even be a person, you know, or just curing the relationship. Why have I never noticed that there's a freaking mermaid back here? Why have I never noticed that? A mermaid and a dolphin. Like, I've had this deck for years. I don't know. I just never honed in on that. And the dolphin in the background too. It's like almost like you're looking at someone. And the swirl underneath too. This is so interesting. I feel like I'm seeing new things. And it can be like that too. You look back at things and you see new things. You will get what you want, what you go after. The life that you want, that you're going after. The peace and the joy. It's almost like, you know, this may not be for everybody, but I just almost felt like somebody that's like looking at somebody else and you're like, oh, I'm going to be with that person. You know, this could even be a new life, you know, and it's almost like you're looking at your new life or this new person from a distance. And you're like, oh, that looks nice, but not yet. Like, I can't have that yet. But you can, and you can swim right over to it. You can swim right over to your new life. Interesting message. Don't isolate yourself. Tap into your emotions. He's not even looking out at the mermaid. Like, he's not even going to know it's coming. Your new life doesn't even know. You have to meet up with it. You have to meet up with it. Prosperity begins, yeah. Focus. Focus. Focus on your root as well. And gut health as well. Apples and peaches. Eating apples and peaches and fiber every single day. You're going through massive transformation. It's not just you going through this transformation. It's the masses. It's the whole tree. It's everyone. It's everyone. Everyone has been planting the seed to want something new. The systems that are in place in most of the countries around the world, people are unhappy with the systems. People have been praying and begging for something new worldwide, not just for us. There needs to be a renewal within the world, and it starts with us. It starts with our prosperity and our abundance internally, and believing that we are worth that. We are worth it to invest in ourselves and to take good care of ourselves and to focus on what we know we should be focusing on. Not looking at our new life or looking at, a person that we may want to be with and saying, oh, that looks nice, but it's not for me. That's not true. It is for you. And we have this tree here. I really would love to use my new set of Ogham. I actually made this myself. These are druidic runes, and I am Welsh and Irish, so I really wanted to get into my roots. And maybe that's even something that you should do, is just try to connect more with your roots. We have the roots here in the family line, your family tree. It's like healing in a way to do something. And I was writing these cards down. I'll show you. Oh my. Knocking things over. But I was writing these cards down with a piece of wood and like using ink in a shell to write these cards down. I haven't finished them yet. This one's half done. But that felt so primal. Like, it just felt so ancient, and it felt right to do something like that. Yeah, it just felt right to do something like that. So let's see. I just feel like maybe even you're supposed to be doing more divination yourself or crafting yourself, these types of things. Something that's kind of primal. Also taking photos could be important to you, so definitely make sure you're doing that. We also have this. It's like looking at the stars, like telescope, that type of energy. Just having a lot of hobbies is a good thing. Okay, we're gonna throw some, whatever ones come out upright. Those are the ones that we keep. Okay, we have this one and this one. None of these. And these, not this one. None of these. None of these. I think this one wants to be. This one wants to be. I think this one does. Not this one, not this one, not this one. And none of these. This one? No. Okay. So this is what we have for your Ogham, and please work with me now because this is all very new to me. I do know here though that this one to me represents white pine, and that represents your family line. So they're saying again now that there needs to be some healing within the family line. And so maybe this King of Cups energy can also be maybe your father as well, but it's just speaking about masculine energy, about the masculine line, I believe, and that side specifically needs healing and just needs attentiveness. Okay. And like, you can do the healing. You can focus to do the healing. Look, she doesn't just have one wand. It's like, I got backup. I have 2 more in my belt. Like, I'm ready for this. And this came out reversed, but the thing is, you still have the wands. You still have what you need. You may not be focused right now, but that doesn't mean that you don't have all the tools mentally and physically capable to do this. You do. Okay, and that one's hawthorn. Hazel. Yep, I think that's hazel. I hope you enjoy my new form of divination. It's definitely interesting and different. I don't think I've ever seen anybody doing Ogham before. Not that I've really seeked it out though. And that is blackthorn. All right, let's start with this one. This one's coming out slightly reversed here. It's the knower, it's wisdom, it's expertise. Yeah, it's let spirit guide you. Look at how it also is like similar to the wand here. It's like spirit is putting the power into your hands. You're guided by spirit, but you know that the decisions you make are spirit led. They're putting the energy back into your hands now because you know that what you do is divine. So take this by the reins, take your life by the reins. You know the way. You are in charge of your own life. Yeah. You're just an awesome person. And I think that this card also can mean that sometimes you don't do things because you're worried they're not going to be perfect. And it's like, just do it. And who cares? Restraint, reversed. Yeah, you need to have a lot of control over yourself, like a lot of willpower over yourself to get things done and to take the breaks when necessary, but have that be very balanced. There's complexities in love and in your connections. And I feel like the family line has a lot to do with it. Like, heal your family line, and that heals prosperity, and that heals complexities in love. To heal your family line, you would just want to do meditations, and really a lot of the times when you're healing something, all it takes is for you to just say, I am healing this now. I'm healing this now. I will do what it takes. The universe will present you the ways in which to heal when you say, I am open to healing in these ways. Autonomy. You have autonomy now, but what is it crossing over? Wishing. Yeah, there's no need to wish for things because you have the power to make it happen. You know, manifestation is mostly just you setting a goal and following the steps to get it. That's the reality of manifestation. That's the reality of law of attraction. You are just being clear and concise and sure about what you want. And you may even be sure about what you want, but it may not be coming. And in that case, I'd definitely say check out pile number 1. But yeah, just focus on healing the family line right now. You have this ability. Take the necessary steps and focus. Focus your energy towards the right things. And sometimes the right things are healing. Sometimes it doesn't look like putting your nose to the grindstone. Sometimes the right things are just healing, physical, mental healing. Yeah, and I think that that is everything I have for you all today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment if this resonated with you. And I love you all so much. Definitely check out New Moon on illusionelixirs.com as well if you were interested in that. All right, bye everybody. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose Beaver Spirit and the number 6 is here, it says lay a solid foundation. And there was actually a card underneath here as well. We had Crow, Spirit reversed. Co-create with Spirit. Yeah. To lay a solid foundation, you must co-create with Spirit. A message that was coming out for me before I even started was, there is no such thing as making the wrong choice. Every choice you make is the right choice. It will lead you to where you are supposed to be and the lessons you are supposed to learn in this lifetime. I wanted to get that out. Number 17. Love that. Crows, they love shiny things. They're our friends. In our heart, it loves shiny things. Our soul, it loves spirit. It wants to be with spirit. If things fall apart, it's for a reason. If things aren't going the way they're supposed to in your head, it's for a reason. It's because the foundation that will come will be so much more solid because of the time it takes, because of what is supposed to be has to be ripened, fresh and sweet. Co-create with spirit. Everything around you is spirit. You have a hard time feeling like you can be yourself in the outside world, or even in general. Sometimes you feel as though you don't even know who you really are. And I think that you lay a huge importance around the things that you've built and what you've done, and you make that who you are. But you're so much more than that. You're a soul. You're a spirit filled with joy. All right, I think there's more here about building, about laying foundations, but I'm going to get out some more cards. Let's see, what cards should we get out for you? Some of these. I think some of these. Yes. And some of these. Okay, that one wants to come out. Kindness. Yeah. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. That's funny. That's like one of the only other cards I've pulled on YouTube before with this deck. I think they're telling you to leave the city, just be near a pond, go somewhere beautiful. Just be kind to yourself. Be loving to yourself. Say nice things to yourself. You are divine. You are divine, and Spirit wants you to send love to yourself. And they want you to know that they're so proud that you've been more kind. You've been much better lately. I think in the past you had a hard time being kind. And kind to yourself as well. Had a hard time being kind to yourself. But that's changing. And the thing is, you don't always have to be kind. But the more kind, the better. And we're never trying to change people. You know, we're never trying to convince people of anything. We just live in authenticity, and that's enough. That teaches people the lesson. You know, we may challenge people a bit, but it's just not that serious. I don't know. It just wanted me to move on from that. But yeah, you're making a sacrifice. The sacrifice you make is being pure of heart, is being focused, is being intentional. Like, I have my eyes closed right now because I'm fully channeling. I'm letting the rainbow light come into me. And that is a sacrifice. You have to sacrifice your life. You have to sacrifice who you've always been. You have to have an extremely strong standard for yourself when you channel. When you have the light coming down on you, when you choose to co-create with the universe. It's a sacrifice. And it's a beautiful one. But it is, because you're not allowed to live the way that others live. You can't even compare yourself to them. You can't. You cannot compare yourself to them anymore. because you are different than that. You are a divine being. You have to live in light. You have to live in kindness, in givingness, but not overgiving, not to the point of overbearance where you hurt yourself. Yeah, Hawaii is important as well. What else? Wow, there's 3 here. I didn't see that. Intuition. Your intuition is spot on. You must believe that. Your life is guided. You are not like other people because other people are taking longer to wake up, and that's okay. That's why you don't try to change them or anything, but that's okay. But you have to still live with that moral code and be different, but not think you're better because of it. Just know that it's who you're supposed to be. Mental conflict. Yeah, there's a piece of you that doesn't believe in your intuition. There's a piece of you that doesn't believe in your manifestations. There's a piece of you that says mean things. And I think at some point you really just have to say, I give it up, and please, universe, just take over this side of me, this part of me. My cat is drinking water, so I always drink water when my cat drinks water. We're gonna get out some more of these. Yeah, you're building something big though. And it's built on a foundation of like generosity and just co-creating with spirit. It's built on knowing how to get through mental struggles so you could teach other people that. It's built on the sacrifice, blood, sweat, and tears, getting through the tough times. It's built on your intuition, always leading you the right way, opening the doors for you. Sometimes it feels like they wait till last second to show you where the door even is, or what even is behind it. And that's okay. We have to just accept that the universe is setting it all up for us. All of the readings today have been extremely linked, so if there's any other reading that you're interested in seeing today, definitely check those out. I just feel like a lot of people are just trying to change, you know, what's going on. Wow, music. There's a melody to be heard in the deepest parts of the wood, only if we listen. Wow. They want you to go by the woods and the pond. But we're supposed to listen to the music of life. We're supposed to sit in the trees and hear that. It's like a tinkle. The sun almost sings. It's like life is a giant orchestra. And we're a part of it. We just have to let the light come down on us and heal those parts of our brains that hurt us, that say mean things, that say that we're not enough, and that this moment isn't enough, and things have gone wrong, and we've made mistakes. That's okay. That's okay. It's all leading us towards eternal bliss and harmony and love and peace, because we've already been there, and we already know that. We're just going through the infinite, learning it all over again, and that's beautiful. And that's a beautiful thing. I also have my new Ogham that I've created myself. I use this in pile 2 as well, and I'm really interested in using this for you all today because it did talk about the woods here in this card. It just makes me think that it wants me to use that. So we're going to throw these down. Oh, that one doesn't want to be here. We're going to throw these down. That one doesn't want to be here. Anyone that is upright, that is what we're going to use. All right. Not this one. None of these. Nope. No. Nope. I don't think these ones are interesting to me, but yeah, I think they're actually in there. This one for sure. I don't think any of these. Definitely still this one. It just wants to roll away because it's a spiral. Not this one. Do these ones want to be in here? Actually, I don't think these ones want to be in here either. And no to this one as well. Okay. We're left with only 4. Sometimes you really have to go with your intuition on it. I think other ones could have been upright, but it's like you have to say yes or no. In my head, it's always guiding me, so maybe you have a voice like that you can tap into. The one that's like extremely superior and clear in guidance. Okay, let's see. I also wrote the cards here, so we have to figure out what we have here. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. This stuff's brand new to me, so I'm hoping to memorize these. These are a druidic tool that I made myself, and I've been working on the cards as well. It's been extremely fun. Okay, that's Hawthorn right there. Yeah, it's fun to do little crafts like this. I feel like it brings so much light to my life. What else do we have here? No, we have honeysuckle here. Okay, I found broom here. And we're looking for the last one. Is that this one? Okay, Rowan. Let's see here. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm noticing right here is, and it's pointing to your intuition as well, honeysuckle to me already just represents sweetness. This represents the sweetness of life. And also spirals to me represent lessons. And they represent going back to the same things and knowing that that's okay. And like seeing the growth and sometimes not seeing the growth. You know, like we're allowed to spiral on certain things. That's a part of life. But we need to be sweeter to ourselves. You know, the kindness is here and the kindness is for ourselves. And sometimes it's a sacrifice to be kind to yourself because you have to sacrifice people pleasing. You have to sacrifice things to be kind to yourself. And you're just supposed to be more in the like sweetness of life, in the feminine energy of life, in the child healing of life. It's just like this tinkling, this this laughing, this fun, this exploring with friends, this just joyful energy. It just knowing that what could be around the next corner, like that excitement when you're a kid and somebody tells you that something exciting is going to be happening and you can't stop thinking about it. Like that could be what life is like. We can view life like that. We can change our perception. In Hawthorn here, what is this saying? Restraint, love. Maybe you have some restraints. Restraints in music too. I feel like it's pointing to music. I feel like you should be creating music or like listening to music more. Just something with music and connecting to it on like a deeper level. I feel like music and love are linked for you. And there's just a complexity within your connections that has been causing you to feel confused. Sorry, I'm still getting my wording. It's interesting when you're learning like a new divination form, it's like you're still learning the way that it speaks to you. It's like tarot has its own voice. Each deck really has its own voice. And Gomez has joined us here today as well. What do we have here with Rowan? Yeah, we have an intuition again. Awareness. January 21st to February 17th. Trust your judgment. Stay true to your spirituality. Ground in times of doubt. Yeah, maybe you've had trouble grounding. Trouble trusting your intuition or your guides or just the universe in general, or just like reality. Like, why is reality the way it is? Like, why are people the way they are? Why is there hate and war? Vitality, healers. Healers, using their intuition, will heal the earth. Tapping into herbal remedies and cleansing unwanted energy from their auric fields and just wherever they go, that will heal the earth. Not telling people to heal or convincing people to heal, just energetically healing. It's an awareness. Protect your magic. Trust your judgment. Trust your judgment. The crows guide you. The birds guide you. Trust your judgment on what things mean. On the signs that the universe gives you. If you have an association to something, that's what it means when the universe sends that association to you. You should be wearing jewelry or like having a crystal or something that is protection to you. You need to view it that way. You can heal the wounds of your heart, of your soul. And you can go to other healers to help you do this too. Just trust your judgment. Trust your judgment. Let your intuition take you on a journey of healing, of happiness. If you listen to where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to wear, what you're supposed to say, who you're supposed to invite, then you will have joyful times. Ask for it. Know that you deserve it. Have a good attitude about it. You are so kind. You must be more kind to yourself. There's just restraints, like you have restraints on yourself. You put restraints on yourself. You need to be more free-flowing with yourself. You have trouble calming the mind. You are a link between the natural world and the spirit realm. Something about you struggle with love. You struggle with love, loving yourself, just the emotion love. I feel you need to heal your heart, heal this. I'm still learning. Oh, wow, this was on the floor face up. I'm still learning the voice of this. It's been it's been tough because I think tarot might give me like a more clear message, but maybe it's trying to sell me something with this card. Ambition, tenacity. Yeah, to have the tenacity to continue healing yourself. Wow, the sacrifice. It's like Christ's sacrifice. Look, it says Christ's sacrifice. He takes the sacrifice. But we don't have to do that. But we have to take a moral sacrifice, or like just a sacrifice with ourselves, and say, from here on out, I am a different version of myself that always listens to myself, that knows that the universe is guiding me towards what I am supposed to do in my life. Anything I ask for, I will receive it in one way or another, or it's not meant for me. Yeah, goodwill. I just feel like volunteering, or just like volunteering your time in some way, is just a huge part of your life and needs to be incorporated as much as possible. A Christliness, like having a Christliness. Christ could be one of your guides. I feel like just like having more benevolence, having more kindness, having more fun, just lightheartedness. That's what needs to be brought in. That's the sacrifice that needs to be taken. We don't need to take a sacrifice of healing every person we see on a physical level and, feeding thousands of people, hundreds of people, we don't need to do exactly what Christ did. But we do need to say, how can I help? And I'm here to help. Guide me to help. And if that means helping myself first, then I'll do that first. But it seems like it's time now to move on to helping others, because that might guide you towards helping yourself. Really. That's what I'm seeing here. Just a lightheartedness. It will make you feel even more lighthearted to do this giving. I feel like you're just very psychic and you're very magic, but you have like a resistance to love in some way, and this needs to be healed. You need to ask for healing in this, maybe heart healing. It's not to say that you're not, going to have that, or like you don't have that, or it's just saying like some aspect of you is very guarded in that way. And like the shields need to be brought down. And this can be done through volunteer work and child healing, maybe child journaling, or just connecting to your inner child. Connecting with your guides, asking for healing, whether that's Christ or anybody that you want to connect to. Asking for a new moon. You can use my oils in this way too, put it on and say, I want this to be a new start, a fresh start for me. Something different. I remember there was a time when I was on Facebook and I would spew all the negative stuff that would happen to me. And then one day I remember I posted on Facebook and I said, you know what? From here on out, I am trying to be a more positive person. I'm sorry if I do slip up from time to time, but I don't even think I said that. I really just said, I am trying to be a positive person. I think I was like kind of sassy back then. I said something like, if you don't like that, then too bad, or something like that, which isn't a very positive thing to say. Who knows? But I just really remember when I like set that up, and I remember that. I remember saying, I am now going to say more positive things on the internet. And then I did. Like, I don't even, like, every time I've went to go type out something, oh, this didn't happen for me, I would just delete it. Or like the one time or two times that I really would like go to complain, I usually would try to twist it into like be like, oh, but I've learned this, and I just tried to have a more positive outlook from there on out. And then I did. Like, just by me saying like, no, I'm doing this now. Then I did. Like, it might have taken a few slip ups, but I can't remember even being negative on the internet anymore. I try to be as positive as possible. And you can set things up for yourself like that. You can be like, I'm positive now. I do things for the world now. I'm bettering myself every day. It's like, you don't even need to sacrifice anymore. The sacrifices you make are helping other people. It's not even a sacrifice because you'll love it. And it's wonderful. It'll make you so happy. It'll make you so happy. I think it'll lead you to like people that you're supposed to meet as well. To do these things like volunteering activities. Like, my friend just got a volunteer job at an aquarium and he gets to work with like sea turtles and dolphins. And my mom works at the aviary. I'm serious. Like, there's volunteer gigs that are actually so fun. Like, it's like you're helping animals and you're helping the earth. But like, I feel like you always have volunteered your energy. But I think you just need to do it in a different way. And yeah, just keep trusting your intuition. Keep trusting your intuition. Always try to bring in that softness, that sweetness. Know that spirit sees you and they know that the sacrifices that you've taken. They see the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into things and into bettering yourself. They see that. You will get what you want, okay? If you're looking for manifestation, I definitely recommend watching one of the other two piles today. And I think that's everything I have for you all today. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment if this resonated with you, and definitely check out illusionelixirs.com. If you are interested in New Moon, this is so delicious. It's like grapefruit, tangerine, lily of the valley, very floral, very fresh, very bright, but still very unique, magical. I always fill it with like moonstones and pretty flowers and everything like that. So definitely feel free to check that out. I'll have that link down below as well. Yeah, make sure you get out to the woods and the pond. And for some reason, these shells just popped out of me too. Like maybe the beach too. Like more soft, sweet times, peaceful times. Have patience with yourself. All right, I love you all so much. Bye, everybody.